Hey guys, welcome back to Baseball Buckley. Today I am with the one jump pod of all things Disney. We got Scotty O'Shea in the house.
What's up, baseball fans? Lifelong Boston Red Sox fan right here.
We got podcaster of basketball with Brighton on Spotify.
What's up, baseball fan? Let's go! In the house, Brighton!
Oh my god.
And we have Caitlin O'Shea.
Hi, I have nothing to promote.
I am 6'2", and you can't
Teach that!
Shout out Section 10.
I also like to mention the fact that Brighton has about 8 YouTube channels now.
7.
Oh, sorry.
I only use 1.
All right, Caitlin, let's say what we're going to talk about.
Brock Holt.
Caitlin, stop drawing hearts on notebook paper.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Unfortunately, Brock Holt, after being with the Red Sox for the past at least 6 years, unfortunately parted ways with them and signed with the Milwaukee Brewers for $3.25 million.
But Scotty, wasn't that 9 years that he was actually here?
Yes, Brighton. Brock Holt has been with the Red Sox since
So
2011.
like 6 years plus 3.
Brighton,
Nah.
Brighton, they signed him at the end of 2012.
Scotty,
Which
9 years.
Oh, that's 7 years. But all right. So Brock Holt, he posted something today of him in a Brewers uniform saying something about the Brew Crew, and I kind of went and cried in the corner, possibly.
Same. I cried for a good few days.
You posted it today, Scotty.
Oh, never mind.
I've been crying since the news came out.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Brock shirt now.
Mookie also got traded,
No
but
one cares.
no one cares except Jared Carrabis. I love Carrabis, but he seems to like to cry about Mookie Betts a lot.
He prefers crying about Alex Cora.
Free Cora.
No, not free Cora.
No,
Yeah.
we got
Cora for prison.
Cora for president.
we're getting the band back together next year. We're
Without
getting
Cora.
Mookie back, possibly getting Cora back, and Brock's coming back.
And Bobby Valentine can be the manager again.
Free Cora.
What did they win? 70 games with him?
Probably.
Caitlin, is free Cora the only thing you want to say today?
Free Cora.
Okay.
Seems like it, Scotty.
All right, what do we got next, Caitlin?
Okay, well, we were going to shout out Section 10,
We've
but
done
we
that a
already
few
did
times.
that. So let's talk about play.
Section 10, a Barstool podcast with your hosts, Jared Carabas, Steve Peralt, and Coley Mick.
Coors Light!
Sponsored by Coors Light! Suck one!
Scotty, you're talking like you've listened to more than one episode.
In fact, Caitlin, I have listened to more than one episode. I've listened to at least 6.
I've listened to over 100.
Okay, sweat.
Yep.
Someone's got a little crush on Steve Peralt.
I do not have a
No, Coley Mick.
No, Steve has a crush on Garen. I could never get him.
Oh, of
No,
course.
Jared does. All right. So the Boston Red Sox started spring training yesterday with playing the Northeastern Huskies, and it took them until the 6th inning to score a run,
Good
which is
thing
embarrassing.
we got Connor Wong.
But it was
It's okay.
also-
Well, we won 4-3 today.
It was also Jeter
Oh my
Downs
god.
and Rusty Castillo.
Pride of Pawtucket.
They need to put a statue in McCoy Stadium when McCoy Stadium's done with next year.
Woo
Rip
Sox.
Paw Sox.
Art, rest in peace, Paw Sox.
I'm-
Woo Sox, we do not want you.
No,
I may or
no.
may not said the other day, if when Polar Park is finished, it falls down, I wouldn't be sad. But today the Sox played against the Tampa Bay Rays. We don't like them. The only thing they've ever done for us is give us high end bloom.
And Nathan Eovaldi and David Price. I mean, we
We
don't
don't care
talk
about David Price anymore.
Who's David Price? I think he pitches for the Dodgers. The Dodgers.
I thought it was like the 49ers or something, kid.
I don't know.
49.
The Anaheim Ducks, maybe. But
Montreal Expos.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady, Team 12, George 12.
Shout out TB12 merch. And the Red Sox played today with Caitlin's boyfriend Andrew Benintendi in the
Sure.
leadoff spot.
What a man. He's super hot. Aaron, did you hear that?
I did.
Didn't
hear
we say
that.
if Caitlin talked about Benny's attractiveness, but one time she got thrown out of the room?
Well,
No.
I mean, Aaron kind of started it. But
Yeah, he did.
And then we had Bradley Martinez, Michael Chavis. He's hitting 40
Michael
home runs this
Chavis.
year.
He sure is.
He's hitting 40 home
My
runs
man
this year.
is Jack.
The Ice Horse.
I actually got to talk to him. He said that he'd rather see the commercials at the Super Bowl than the game.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
because Mahomes won, yeah, I probably would too. Sorry.
Shout out Jimmy G.
And then they've won 4-3 today. Benny led it off with the single. We had Brian Johnson pitch, who
BJ.
actually watched his complete game shutout against the Seattle Mariners. Shout out to my Uncle Danny for driving me home after that game when the car broke down.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Danny. The man who got us into me and Caitlin's first Red Sox game.
Oh, yeah, he did.
He sure did.
My first Red Sox game was against the Tampa Bay Rays, actually. They finished the game from the night before, the 8th, 9th, and 10th inning. The Red Sox lost that, so it was back in, 2012, when they were literally as bad as the Paw Sox would be if they were in the major leagues. And then they played another game that night, and guess what? They lost! They went 0-2, and I bought tickets for one game.
Oh my God.
That's kind of been the Red Sox way, other than 13 and 18.
Fun fact: I don't think I've ever been to a Red Sox game where they won.
Yeah, you have.
Oh no, this summer.
They've won most of the games. They lost when they faced the Rays this season because Chris Sale pitched, and he gave up 2 home runs.
Guns for sale.
Please stop throwing the glass
Yeah,
around.
Brighton, please do not throw your glass in front of the microphone. It completely disrupts everything that's going on.
I saw them beat the White Sox when Chris Sale was actually pitching for the White Sox. I saw them beat the Orioles because if you don't beat them, there's something wrong with your baseball
we saw
team.
them
Yep.
lose to the Orioles shout out Drew Pomeranz.
May of 20.
You!
May
Oh
of
yeah,
2018.
I see him pitch before.
Woo.
May 2018.
They
Red
beat
Sox
they
lost
beat
to
the Angels. Mike Trout. Shout out Mike Trout.
Shohei.
No, Shohei was injured then. And they beat the Rays a few more times. They beat the Blue Jays once. That was when we went.
No,
Did
they
they lose?
lost.
Oh, and
They lost.
R.A. Dickey was
A jerk to me and Aaron.
yeah, let's just say jerk. And a fan was on our side because me and Scotty were asking him for an autograph or the ball. He was standing. So if you've ever been to Fenway Park or seen it, the right field foul pole is called the pesky pole. Me and Scotty were the first 2 people next on the deep side of the pesky pole, and R.A. Dickey was warming up on the warning track in front of the pesky pole.
Yep.
And so, he was like 5 feet from us. If I wanted to, I could have reached out and taken the ball out of his hands.
we could have.
But we were not idiots, and we decided to ask him for the ball or an autograph, and he was very rude, didn't respond.
Yeah, he didn't say anything. And then some fans behind us who realized what was going on, especially one middle-aged man, is like, "What are you doing? Give the kids an autograph!"
But my first autograph at a major league game was, oh god, it was Alex Cora.
Yes. Free Cora.
And then 5 minutes later, it was Dustin Pedroia.
You also got Brock Holt.
It's time for him to retire.
So-
I got Brock Holt, the GOAT, last year down in Pawtucket.
You got a pan?
After Juan Centeno threw me a Major League Baseball from the bullpen. I don't think he speaks English very well because me and my friend asked him 5 times for a ball as he was in the bullpen. Like, he wasn't warming up. He was just sitting there with the pitcher. And he didn't look at us. So I was like, okay, maybe he doesn't speak English. So I said, Juan, yo soy. No, I didn't say yo soy. I said, Poleta, por favor. And then he kind of gave me a dirty look. So clearly he does speak English. And then I asked him for a ball 5 minutes later, and he gave it to me. And then my Brock Holt encounter was definitely fun. I gave my pen to him and the ball, and he's like, "Oh, your pen don't work.
You got a pan?
You got pan?" And then he took it from one of the guys in the dugout, and then he signed that. The first ball I got, my man Jose Batflip Bautista, Joey Bats, threw me a ball, or threw Brighton a ball, and I may or may not have reached over his head and caught it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just a little warning, Aaron. If your Brock Holt ball ever goes missing, it is not at our house.
Okay.
I met JD Martinez at Winter Weekend and Dewey.
I met David Ortiz
Not to fly.
and Evoldi.
I got a Pablo
Oh,
Sandoval
he-
signed
he-
jersey.
Oh, flag.
Doesn't Section 10 call him, like, Eovaldi
Yeah.
or something?
Yeah,
They did. but I was like,
Eovaldi.
this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Nasty
You were
name
telling
over
us
there.
that on the way to the parade. You're like, this inappropriate Red Sox podcast I listen to calls him Eovaldi.
Coors Light, suck one.
Of course, like, suck
All right,
one.
next on our topic, our next
That's
topic
the
is
best.
going around and talking about our favorite players. I'll go first.
We'll do a Red
I-
Sox
Wait, let me
player.
guess, let me guess.
We'll do a Red Sox.
Andrew Bennington.
We'll do a Red Sox player and then a non-Red Sox player.
I love Andrew Benintendi.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's the love of my life.
Oh God,
And,
You want it to look around like that. So when it's like that, it's not good.
He's winning MVP this year
No,
from the leadoff spot.
He's going to hit like 260.
He's winning MVP this year from the
You
leadoff spot.
want it to look like that.
Yeah, got it. And see, you made me lose my train.
Nice job,
Okay,
Scotty.
and then my favorite
Saving the quality.
non-Red Sox player who has never been on the Red Sox player has got to be Christian Yelich. We love Yelich.
Yelly.
Go
Okay.
Brew Crew.
For me, Brock Holt was my favorite on the Red Sox until, he
Same,
left.
same.
So he's now my favorite.
No, we're doing someone not on the Red Sox. Or
he's-
never
he's
has
my,
been.
Oh, never been.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
kinda
now
tough.
you're gonna think, Scotty, because you
Scotty's
pay
gotta
attention to
think.
the Red Sox.
I know, I'm a Red Sox fan, but I don't really follow general
You have
MLB.
a Red Sox shirt, and I did not
Brock
realize
Holt,
that.
yeah. World Series 20. I did not go. So my favorite Red Sox player who's been on the Red Sox is Brock Holt. Favorite who hasn't been on, possibly Cody Bellinger or Christian Yelich.
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 Who's your favorite player on the Sox right now?
Right now, JD Martinez.
Solid choice.
JD Martinez.
kid.
Martinez.
Brayden?
Alright, so I'm going now. You guys might hate me for this one, but my favorite that was Mookie.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite now? Alex Verdugo?
Doogie.
No, my favorite now is probably, let's see, JD.
Solid choice.
You went from
Yeah.
to JD.
So we do
Who's your
it,
favorite
kid.
not on the Red Sox?
That was the question, yeah.
Oh,
That hasn't played for them.
that hasn't played
Yeah.
for them. That's a pretty tough one here.
Brian, have you been paying attention?
What?
Have you-
Yeah, I have been, Scotty. So my favorite one but on the Red Sox was Yelich.
What?
Yelich.
You guys are bland. Wow. My favorite player has been on the Sox. Mookie, like player-wise,
Yeah.
but person-wise, it's definitely Brock Star.
Absolutely.
Rocky.
Brock, Holt Mookie 2021. We're getting the band back
Getting the
together.
band back together.
But except with not Alex.
No. And my favorite player on the Red Sox currently is Xander Bogaerts.
Xander
Bogart.
X-Man. I met him down at Pawtucket in 2013. He was called up to the team 2 weeks later, and they eventually went on to win the World Series. And my favorite player that's not on the Red Sox is either Mike Trout or Ronald Acuna Jr.
This sucks. This sucks.
Mike,
Coors Light, suck one.
One kid.
Mike Trout, what a basic.
Or Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna.
Acuna. He's Mexican. It's his same language.
That's racist.
We are culturally
Sorry,
accepting.
he's from like Dominican, I'm gonna guess.
I will check.
But
check
as
the-
Caitlin checks that, I've said this in 2 videos. Acuna's winning the World Series, the MVP, and the World Series MVP.
He's from Venezuela.
Venezuela, him and no one else. Oh, that dude on the Red Sox, Arisauro Ramirez.
Brighton. If YouTube takes down this video, I'm blaming Brighton. With that, we move on and discuss our futures, aka
I don't have much of
the
one.
road trip. Okay, you're gonna be holding 3 jobs at the same time.
Oh yeah. So basically, my life choice right now is listen to this one. I'm going to be a priest.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be Father Aaron, and this is how my life's gonna go. Some of this is baseball related.
Go
The
like
other part
Brotherhood
is
tomorrow.
nothing. So I'm having a meeting with the bishop actually to discuss becoming a priest. Shout out Bishop Robert.
Bishop.
Wait, Bishop Reed?
No, Robert McManus,
Oh.
Worcester
Oh,
County
kid.
kid.
What a time.
Unreal.
So, I'm gonna be. This is all inside the Red Sox organization. I'm gonna be the team priest who gives them mass on Sunday, or Saturday.
Even if they're not Catholic.
Yeah, even if they're not Catholic, they better be at that mass, or they're not starting the next day. They'll be on the bench. But so I'm gonna be the team priest. I'm gonna be the head coach, just like Ron Renicky.
My man.
It should be Maria Menounos.
Yes.
No, it should be Griffin.
Shout out
It should be
Menounos.
Griffin Holt.
out
Section
Menounos.
10's favorite guest, along with
20,
his father, Brock Holt. Section 10.
2034 AL
suck one.
MVP.
You just said section 10 sucks.
Yeah, scores like suck one. And also, I'm in automotive technology, which means if you can't hear, or-
If your car don't go vroom vroom, you go to Aaron.
yeah, basically, I fix vroom vroom machines, and so my life is gonna be I'm the priest, the coach, and the auto mechanic of the Boston Red Sox. And when I retire from being the manager, I'm gonna stop being an auto mechanic, and I'm gonna become the Pope of the Catholic Church, Pope Joseph of Boston.
Love that dirty water.
Okay, so now off of a not in baseball note, back to baseball as Scotty listens to Section 10 about Garrett Cole, you Yankees. So we kind of planned this at a beach last year out of nowhere.
Me and Aaron, the true
In the
founders.
water.
We were throwing a ball back and forth for like an hour, just discussing what's gonna happen.
So basically, we're gonna try to go to all 30 MLB stadiums as a group.
By the time that we're all dead.
When we go to Houston, I better bring a trash can and be like, change up. But
Slider.
Curveball.
but basically, we're gonna try to go to all 30. Our plan is once we all get jobs, which is probably gonna happen soon. I'm actually gonna start umpiring this baseball season.
I might be bagging at your local market basket if you live in Massachusetts.
There's a couple of market basket in Massachusetts.
Just a
guys.
few.
Yeah. But we're gonna our first season, baseball season. We're gonna try to go to Fenway Park,
Obviously.
America's most beloved ballpark, kid,
And the oldest.
and the oldest. Wrigley Field
And
is
the
like,
oldest.
why do they want to be
Shout
the
out
oldest?
Wrigley.
We're also like after that. Our plan right now. What are you?
Flashlights on.
I know.
Our plan at this point is we're not gonna stay a night in Boston. We're gonna drive up to New York.
New York.
New York.
Apparently,
Go back.
Scotty is Frank Sinatra now.
Yes.
And we're gonna watch the Yankees. Look how high the volume just went up. And the New York Mets. I kind of like them better than the Yankees.
Kind of.
No, a lot.
Anyone with a brain likes them more than the Yankees.
Yeah. There might have been a chant when we went to the 2018 parade together.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Yankees suck! Okay.
That was
And
a good chant.
we might stay a night there. Then we're gonna head down to the hood, Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, you can't say that.
Shout out Baltimore.
We're
Shout
not
out
staying.
Douglas the Hood.
We're not staying a night
We
there.
will not be
for
staying in
obvious
Baltimore.
reasons. For obvious reasons. Then we're gonna head down to Washington D.C. My man Pete Buttigieg's home by then. Man, Pete 2020. In 2024, we got Charlie Baker in office.
No, Pete will get 2 terms, Aaron.
Oh, 2028 Charlie Baker. This isn't even baseball anymore.
Welcome back to the Politics Podcast.
Politics Pete.
Pete the Politician.
We're gonna watch a game down of the reigning 2019 World Series champions, Nationals.
And
of
then
Washington.
beg Pete if we can stay a night in his humble home.
I don't think he's gonna allow us in the White House. This podcast has gone way off the rails.
Every good podcast goes
There
off
is
the
no
rails.
hope for this.
Every good podcast goes off the rails one time or another.
Or apparently every 5 minutes.
Well,
Shout
we're
out
with the
Pete.
Kings.
What's next on
You
the
like to
agenda,
shout out a
Caitlin?
lot.
And if there's not, we gotta come up with something because this has
Shout
to keep
We're
going
at
on.
18
We're
minutes.
doing 2020 predictions right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Nasty Nate winning the MVP.
He's a
when
pitcher.
Nasty Nate is winning the Cy Young. You heard it here first, folks.
Also, prediction: Brock Holt. If we're not getting the band back together, Brock Holt retires at the end of the season. MVP award is renamed the Brock Holt MVP award.
He's
Sucks.
never
I don't think
came.
that's gonna happen.
No, he never came close to an MVP award. Scotty.
But that's-
Sox trade for Brock at the deadline.
I'd like that.
See?
But my Cy Young Award winner, I kind of said this in my last video. Let's see here. I kind of forget. Oh, it was Jose Berrios. You can tell that him and Acuna are probably friends. They both play baseball. And he pitches for the Minnesota Twins. I'm pretty sure he's what? No, he's like Steph Curry color.
God.
Aaron!
What?
This anymore.
What? He looks like Steph Curry.
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
Last I checked, Steph Curry was not Puerto Rican.
He's
Steph
like
Curry's
Venezuela.
Californian.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is. Shout out Tom Brady, San Mateo, California.
Shout out Gronk and CBD.
Nope, we don't talk about drugs on this podcast.
It's a drug. You don't get high.
It sounds like a drug.
It's refined marijuana.
Oh, yep, Gronk definitely has some of that.
Alright, this is going
Apparently, this is a
way.
Patriots podcast, too. We're going to rename this Baseball, Politics, and Patriots.
That's a good name.
That's how you get everyone angry.
Yeah, basically. Tom Brady for president 2034.
Nope.
Brady and Belichick.
Brady Belichick.
Belichick will be dead by 2034.
Yeah, he probably will.
But back on the predictions, NL Cy Young. I don't remember what I said from 5 days ago, so I'm gonna go off the total top of my. Oh, I do remember what I said.
Do remember?
It was Steven Strasburg.
Strasburg,
Washington
kid.
Nationals World Series MVP.
I think Drew Pomeranz is gonna win the NL
If he
Cy Young.
wins,
D Palms.
this is recorded and going on YouTube. If he wins the Cy Young Award, I will pay you $100,
Yes,
Caitlin.
Aaron, rest your
Okay.
hand over me. Please continue resting your hand over me.
There was a handshake right there.
There sure was.
Who's winning the NL Cy Young, Scoots? And AL Cy Young.
I don't know.
Nasty Nate and Drew Pomeranz.
I say Drew Pomeranz has a good rebound this year, and
Drew Pomeranz will be in AAA by the trade deadline.
he'll be in double.
He'll be in AAA by
right,
Memorial Day.
I'm going with
I'm not done.
Nasty Nate.
I'm not done.
Nasty
Brady,
Nate.
how do you spell his last name?
Drew Pomeranz is going all the way and will win the Brock Holt MVP award.
O L
Nope.
Nope.
E V
You
I
unintellectual.
E V
Wow, that
Yeah.
was rude.
I
You
Wait, hold on.
unintellectual.
Start
And Scotty
again, start
sucks
again.
one.
Suck
Not
one.
Coors Light, it's water. Not Coors
E
Light.
V
No.
E
Yep.
Yeah.
Eo
L
Valdi.
No.
Think of
E O
think of section 10. Eo Valdi.
E O
Hosted by Jared Carlbus, Steve Peralt, and Coley Mick.
V
Jared Carabas, we need a meet and greet.
A L D.
You
I
need to-
don't know.
Yeah,
Carol-
that was it. That was
We
it.
need
I
Jared
got it.
Carabas, Steve Peralt, and Coley Mick, and whatever that girl is that always talks
Her
in the
name
back.
is Bryn.
Hashtag support Bryn.
Hashtag support Bryn. Put some respect on
Yeah.
her name.
Hashtag support
We
Bryn.
need all four of you to come to my house and do a podcast.
I
Um,
don't think that's gonna happen.
Everybody that listens to this podcast, we need to get this to Section 10 so they'll hear about this and come record a podcast with us.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
would be top. That would be a top.
That would be a
5
top
day
day of my life. Yeah.
Right now, the top 5 days of my life. Number 1,
me getting born.
yeah, probably because like
Ooh.
I'm so like
number
amazing.
2, definitely Saturday, January 28th. I met Nasty Nate, Sam Kennedy, Lou Maloney, Darwinson Hernandez.
Future Cy Young Award
2024 Cy Young Award. And obviously, Big Papi, the
Yankees
winner. That
lose.
was terrible.
You're terrible.
Yankees lose. Thank you.
That was worse.
Caitlin, you have contributed nothing to this podcast. I hope you know that.
I'm the comedic.
Number 3,
Three words the whole time.
number 3, October 31st,
First 2018.
Parade time, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I told one of my teachers the next day that I had pennant fever, and that's why I was not in. They did not believe me.
I said the same thing too.
Yeah, okay, Brighton.
I did.
Number 4, October 20. They won it on the Sunday. The 31st was a Wednesday. 30th, Tuesday. 29, 28.
I got you, homie. I think it was
October 27th, 2018. Chris Sale struck out Manny Machado.
October 28th.
October 28th.
Video of Caitlin crying when they won.
I probably would have cried, but it was 11:17 at night
My teacher
after
didn't.
staying up for the past 4 weeks to watch baseball.
Shout out Nasty Nate.
Nope.
Nope.
Game 3.
And number
6 innings of relief.
My teacher didn't really like when the Red Sox won because she was a Yankees fan.
Ew.
boo.
Why were
Do
you
we
in her
need to
class?
start another chant?
Cause
Yeah, we
both of my
do.
No, we
teachers
don't.
were.
No, we don't. And number 5, February 2nd of 2016. Choke, which is also probably tied with the day that I met. I feel like I met another Red Sox player. Oh,
Brock Holt.
Yeah, Brock Holt. Yeah, Brock Holt and Benny were on the same duck boat, and if you don't know what a duck boat is, it's
Get
Boston,
a
kid.
life.
It's friggin' Boston, kid. The duck boats are actually everywhere, I think.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
It's
not.
just Boston.
Oh, never mind.
Stop pointing at me.
We gotta get close.
And they had like those Gatorade cups that they use in the dugout. Alex
They were drinking
Alex Cora-
water.
Alex Cora threw a couple of those in the dugout before he came over and gave me an autograph.
Mhm.
But people would probably think, oh yeah, they had Gatorade or they
Yeah,
had
they
water. They were
No.
sucking one, kid.
Oh, it was
October 31st,
Coors Light.
2018. Steve Pierce waves to me. MVP.
He started
MV Pierce!
and he
MV Pierce!
waved to us. That was a good day.
It was a
We
good
got to
day.
skip school to go see the world.
And then we got to get candy at the end of the day.
And then it was Halloween, baby. I dressed up as Mookie Betts that night, actually.
Same.
I didn't change. I just threw on a pair of baseball
Steve
pants.
Pierce is 36.
You're-
Yeah, he retired.
I knew that.
Okay, next. Who's winning the home run derby?
Christian Yelich.
I don't care about the home run derby.
Polar Pete. No,
Are you
not 2
kidding
years
me?
in
No,
a row.
Vlad's winning it this year.
Well,
No,
Christian
no.
Yelich.
Vladdy G.
Either Michael Chavis or Alex Verdugo.
Why are you calling him
Doogie!
Chavis.
Doogie and David.
Shout out to the ice.
Doogie and David, dynamic duo.
If I see David Ortiz, man, I'm giving him the biggest
Biggest
hug. What's up, kid?
What's up, kid?
Hey!
When I met David
How you
Ortiz,
been?
When I met David Ortiz, I was walking up the stairs to go meet him, and I was kind of thinking, don't fall. Because, I can't even put it into words the feeling that it was. It was actually 4 weeks later. Like, it was 308 today. I met 308 today, but 4 weeks ago, I met David Ortiz, and it's 4
Wow,
weeks.
it was.
4 weeks later, and I still can't put, like, how
Words
it felt
together.
into words. Like, I came back. Yeah, I was, like, shaking. I came back, and, like,
Steady hands.
I was trying to say something to my mom and my dad, and Caitlin and Scotty's mom, and my brother, Brighton, who really said 6 words all podcast. And, like, words just weren't happening.
I almost cried at when I met JD.
Well, Caitlin
Oh
and
my
I got chucked off the list because
I probably would have cried when I met David Ortiz, but, like,
You were in front of over
there was
1,000
like
people.
there was like 1,500 people in that
Who's the
arena,
guy that
and I was like,
doing
no,
that
I'm
one?
not crying.
Who was the one who was doing that one?
OB.
Dave O'Brien.
Yeah.
Let's go to Facebook, the Red Sox Facebook page, and
Oh
find
yeah,
out.
you can hear me ask my question.
He made Caitlin and I take a seat because it was over.
Brighton, calm down.
Oh no, I have a tab up on that video right now, Scotty. Actually, I haven't closed that tab because I don't have Facebook, so like I kind of need that. Oh, here it is, right here. I think it's at like 40 something, maybe like minutes
It's
in.
39 something.
39 something.
It's a little creepy. Did you know that?
I
A
have a good-
reunion of
I have a good
champions,
memory.
best hour and a half of my life.
Probably the worst one of mine.
Dave.
It was awkward silence.
Silence.
Yeah, you guys talk. Let me find this.
Okay, so Brighton and Caitlin, you guys have said a collective total of nothing
Yeah,
this
you
podcast.
guys can talk.
So if you'd like to hop in at any moment, feel free.
Why is OB
Go
not
Sox,
talking?
kid.
Hey, O'Brien, you want to use words?
Brighton, you want to say something?
Oh, I think I might go after this guy, kid.
I
I do go after this kid. See, there's me. Like,
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
Joby. It's Joby.
Joby!
Oh no, I go in 2 kids because I did it like right.
Petition to bring Koji Uehara back as the closer for 2020.
We need one, so.
We need. I could probably close better than whoever our closer is right now.
It's Brandon Workman.
Oh my God.
No, that's
we're gonna
good.
have more blown saves than we have saves next year.
I-
To be honest with you, the,
Forward.
2013
forward.
season, because I don't know if
Guys, we're gonna get copyrighted. I'm just gonna talk over this right now.
Copyright us.
You've been copyrighted by David Ortiz, LLC.
I'd like to be copyrighted by David Ortiz. That'd be cool.
Okay.
My shoe.
Oh, yeah, because we all have our socks on.
and I saw pretty much everybody
Oh!
In the words of my 7th grade English teacher, Andrew Miller, you people disgust me.
Andrew Miller pitched for the Red Sox
He
before.
sure did.
I feel like that's when
Fast forward, David.
all I say was
All I say was,
It's at 39.
oh wow, I'm far behind.
St. Louis at the time.
I'm telling you.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
No,
These people listening
I unfortunately,
have no idea what is happening right
I
now.
unfortunately did not go to Winter Weekend, but
Yeah, not a true Red Sox.
I think I'll be there.
Yeah, he's not a real Sox fan.
I'll be there next year, kid.
Okay.
That guy's got a Section 10 jersey or shirt on.
Yeah,
Suck
he
one.
did. That was the guy who,
Did you get
his mom had died.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
gave Tech a hug.
Yeah.
Shout out that kid.
Yeah.
He gave Tech a hug, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, I didn't hear the Tech part.
That I used used to love.
Oh wait, no, I gotta go back.
Go back.
Massachusetts.
Oh my God! It's gonna give away our location.
Right.
Plus, if we actually got a hit, then our hitters would go.
I'll say
Haven't
bleep.
you been hitting all year? Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Timlin can hit.
Especially with that weird guy that comments.
How about this young man?
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Beep!
Big Poppy. What's your favorite park to play in? Not
Turn it up.
Fenway, and why? And can I get a selfie?
See, look, you have to have it higher up.
And my favorite place that I used to love going playing there, it was Yankee Stadium. Listen,
Look, you can see Joe
I
Pico
used to
going
just
up.
love going in there and shove it.
Ah! Go the Yankees fans!
And he takes his picture.
That transitions very well into my next topic that I've written down, which is roasting the Yankees.
We've done that. We've done that enough.
Yankees lose!
There is never enough roasting the Yankees.
Imagine the last time winning a World Series was
2008.
2008! Oh my God.
2009.
2009. Who knows? They haven't won one in forever.
It's 2009.
The only reason they win World Series is because they have that short porch and A-Rod's taking PEDs.
Yeah.
Him
Garrett
and
Cole
Gronk.
looks weird without facial hair.
Alright, should we do another chant?
No.
No.
No. No.
How are those injuries to the Yankees already? Kind of disgusting, if you ask me.
I love how the
Isn't
Yankees.
Severino already hurt?
Oh yeah.
The Yankees-
He's in New York.
The Yankees are another team that I think also have cheated in the past. But friggin' Rob Manfred
Oh my
is
God.
the biggest Yankee
Oh my
suck up on
God.
planet Earth and refuses to do anything to get them in trouble because he's too in love with the brand.
Worst commissioner in baseball history.
That's a
Rob
fact.
Manfred
Yep.
doesn't know what baseball is.
I could
not-
commission better than
He
him.
thinks MLB stands for major losing.
Major League butt face.
Yeah,
That's what
basically.
he is. That's what he
Yeah,
is.
that's what he
Major
is.
leaguing, banging on trash cans.
That's the Astros.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so Caitlin, you have any more topics down
I
over there?
I think we just got shout-outs.
Shoutouts.
Oh well,
He
I have
already
a couple more topics here, but
Oh my god.
I looked up some questions that's a debate. We're not doing that because it's PEDs. PEDs. Wow. Mariano Rivera is generally considered the best relief pitcher of all time.
No.
So who is
No.
second?
Craig Kimbrell, I think, could be there if he keeps going the way that he did.
Are you
Uh,
crazy?
Yes.
What did my voice just do? Crazy. I'd say the second best reliever is that dude that played for the pot. Oh, Trevor Hoffman.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trevor Hoffman.
Dude. I really like that dude.
Actually, I take that back. Craig Kimbrell had a couple good seasons, but
I think that might be it.
What is harder
Or
to
not.
do? Win 20 games as a pitcher or hit 50 home runs?
Win 20 games as a pitcher.
yeah,
Yep.
I'd have to agree.
Yep.
I'd say hit 50 home runs. Because if you look at the pitching today, like Chris Sale and that dude that pitches for the Dodgers, not Walker Buehler or Clayton Kershaw, that other guy there, number 33, Jack Flaherty, Bartolo Colon, who plays in Mexico now, actually.
Shout out Big Sexy.
What
And he
the?
drives one deep to left field. Back at the wall is Upton. Looking up, it's out of here.
Kid,
Bartolo has
Let's
done it.
go.
The impossible has
You want?
happened.
You're not
The
friggin'
team
OB.
vacates the dugout as Bartolo takes the long trot around the bases. My voice outdoes your hand. In pitching, there's not as many hitters in the game that are not good now. So, like, if you're, like, in the AL East, you have the Yankees and the Red Sox and the Rays to worry about.
Good.
But if you're on one of those teams, you have the Red Sox, the Rays, and then, yeah, that's about it. Because you have to face the Blue Jays and the Orioles, and they're not good.
Orioles.
We're going to do two more. Did Babe Ruth really call his shot in the 1932 World Series against
Yes.
the Chicago Cubs?
I'd
Yeah.
like to believe so because I think baseball is magical. It's
No,
Baseball is the
no.
most magic thing in the world.
probably
You-
fake though.
Have you ever heard of this beautiful place called Disney World?
No.
No.
Good to know.
Other than when Tom Brady goes, we're going to Disney World.
Patrick
600
Mahomes.
times. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes took that from Tom Brady. Tom Brady's so old, he created that.
You call the goat old.
That was
He's
like a,
43 when the next season
That was
starts.
like a yo mama joke on Tom Brady.
Kind of was. This question's what is the best baseball town in America, but we know that it's Boston.
That's not even a question.
No, it's not. I don't know why it's on here.
It's a fact.
You
think-
guys start talking while I try to figure something out.
Okay, go follow One Jump Podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Google Music, YouTube. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's some more original content coming there soon.
All right,
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at One Jump Pod. Then you can go to One Jump Ahead Pod on Twitch.tv/One Jump Ahead Pod to watch me live stream some Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the chance that I can find some free time.
All right, before the next shout out, we have one last question. Which was the greatest collapse? The 1964 Phillies, the 2007 and or 2008 Mets, the 2011 Braves, or the 2011 Red Sox? I'd have to go the Red Sox.
Yeah,
Didn't they have like
bad.
a 11-game lead going into September and then
Yeah.
lost
Like
it to
that.
the Rays?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was not
No.
a good luck.
Or
That
we
was-
just talk about the entire
That was
curse
Bobby
of the Bam-
Valentine's year, I think.
the entire curse of the Bambino
Oh,
era.
it's a collapse in one season. That's what the question is asked.
Yeah, it was just 1 year.
If we're talking about a collapse of a team
Houston, curveball.
before this season, then it's
So
Chris
yeah,
Bambino.
and my next shout out is for my brother.
Hey, what's up? Basketball with Brian. Go check it out. It's on Spotify. And I don't have any live streams about NBA 2K. So, yeah.
We
that's
tried
all.
one, but we got one watcher.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, did anyone see Jason Tatum's new tattoo?
Yeah,
It says
I-
God's will. He
I-
forgot the apostrophe.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Jay Tate.
So
Now, Scott, didn't you see Jason Tatum?
Yes, it did.
Chick-fil-A?
Why do you talk like that? Like, Chick-fil-A? My name is Brighton. I do basketball with Brighton now on Spotify.
I do not do 2K live
Dreams.
Homies.
Okay, well, even though Brighton spoiled the story, yes, I was at Chick-fil-A, and I see this guy walking in front of me. He packed right in front of me, too. You know, he's like 6 foot.
But it was not in Harvard Yard.
Not Harvard Dad, no. He was like, tall, and my dad looks...
Really?
Yeah. My dad looks at me, he's like, is that friggin' Jason Tatum?
Is that a friggin' Jason Tatum? You mean
And,
just is that friggin'
Is
Jason
that a
Tatum?
wild Jason Tatum?
And I'm like...
A wild Jason
I think it
Tatum.
might be. And after we ordered, we
Is
were
that
talking...
exactly how you said it? I think it might be.
Probably.
So you can make fun of Brighton for talking, but when you go, I think it might be.
I'm quoting myself in a...
expect it
I'm not
to
quoting
blow
myself...
over.
I'm not quoting myself in a story, and I'm quoting myself in a story, not trying to
I
go...
thought you weren't quoting yourself
I
in a
am.
story.
No, so I was like, I think it could be Jason Tatum. And then the guy next to us waiting for his food's like, oh yeah, man, that's Jason Tatum, all right. I knew from right when he walked in because no one else is that tall. Tatum's the tallest man in Boston, or something. He's saying something like that.
I might have met the tallest man in Boston. He's the 25th tallest man in the world.
Taco
Fall.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco
Alright.
Fall, actually one of the only people in the world that can make Shaq O'Nack look normal sized.
Taco Mac.
And he's the only person in the world that Dwayne Wade doesn't think it's acceptable to dunk over.
Scotty is the only person who could not say Shaq's last name. Right?
Shaq Knack.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Thank you.
Shaq Knack.
Shaq O'Nack.
I have
kid.
2 more shoutouts. Go follow this Instagram account. It's baseball_Buckley.
Or
And
mine.
go, if you aren't already followed to my Instagram account, which most of you probably are, because this is where I post that I'm making podcasts. That guy that comments in the comments, like Jimmy James or whatever, please comment on this video telling me if I know who you are. But go follow my personal Instagram.
Jacob
His name is
James.
Jacob James, actually.
Jacob James. And who is Basstown?
I personally
NCS?
know this man. He is a celebrity around my area. Provide further context, Jacob.
Please, Jacob. And if you do, and you give me your phone number, I will call you and I'll get you on the next podcast.
Oh!
Ooh.
I think that's it for today, isn't it?
Yeah, so here's the outro. So today was basically a
Politics?
mix of everything. Politics, baseball, Patriots, Shaq Knack,
Shaq O'Nack.
Taco Fall,
Jason
Benny.
Edwards. I just called him Jason Edwards.
Jason Edwards.
Okay, well, in conclusion, again, Chick-fil-A!
Brighton Buckley.
Rip Kobe.
Yes, of course,
Kobe.
R.I.P. Kobe and Gianna Bryant,
Basically, this was
as well as everyone else that died in the crash. As there was a Red Sox scout, unfortunately,
Yeah, it
who
was
died in that
actually.
crash. So tie it back in.
back on a better note. This podcast definitely the best one to make.
Oh yeah,
Definitely the most fun.
I was here.
Buckley's.
You
check
said
it out.
10 words this entire time,
You
Caitlin.
wish.
Now
You
it's
guys should go
12.
check out Theo Buckley.
We're gonna start making vlogs on that channel
Yes,
together.
we are.
I never agreed to that.
That's what happens when you go to Ohio for a day
Yeah,
and a
we'll
half.
talk about Ohio.
No, we don't need to.
I heard you
Shout out
went.
to the Midwest.
I heard you went through Yankees country.
She
I did go through Yankees country. Stopped in Bills country too.
Ew, don't they
You
go
know
like
it's
9 and
Buffalo,
7
Caitlin?
every year?
All right.
Basically today was really fun. A mix of things.
Because we're
And
having a good time.
having a good time.
I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky.
Basically, to end this thing, thanks for watching Baseball Buckley and suck one.
Coors Light, suck one. Section 10 sponsor.
Shout out Section
See you,
10.
kids.
Before we truly leave, I'd like to
Really?
tell that we're making a One Jump podcast, so go check that out. We're gonna do our top 5 favorite movies, and remember, every single person that watches this podcast, tell Section 10, DM a link on Instagram.
We gotta
Section
do a
10,
session together.
especially Jared Carabas. I like Mick, Coley Mick, and Steve Peralt, but I'd rather have Jared Carabas.
No, you're not saying this, Aaron.
So if one person wants to do one with us, everyone send this to Section 10 and
Section
Jared
10.
Carabas. We need to get Jared Carabas on the set for an episode.
Also, for the One Jump episode that we're doing together, it will be a YouTube exclusive, so do not
Whoa.
bother. Do not bother to check my Spotify feeds or anything else. Go to YouTube, as this will be a YouTube exclusive, as I don't want my iTunes feed being clogged up, as I want that to be pure.
Comment if I should make my own baseball podcast.
Caitlin, I will do everything on that podcast.
All right, once again, thank you for listening to the longest Baseball Buckley podcast on record. We're still an hour shorter than Section 10. I don't know how they talk for that long without losing it.
They do lose it.
Yeah, they do lose it with not nice words that I cannot say on this channel. Thank you for listening, and suck one.
Coors Light, suck one.